Hi, my name is Jessica Anderson. I'm a certified nurse midwife at University Hospital with the Center for Midwifery. Today we are going to give a bath to a new baby. When you're preparing to give your baby a bath, you want to make sure that you grab all the necessary items. Once you get started, you don't want to have to be running around grabbing things to do the bath. So you want to make sure you gather all the items, which would include washcloths, towel, soap if you're going to use soap. You want to make sure you have your diaper and the clothes that you're going to use to dress your baby in when you're finished. You also want to make sure before you get started to check the temperature of the water. Make sure it's warm, not too warm but not too cold. And the way you can do that is just putting it on the back of your wrist. If you're doing it in the tub, otherwise if you're just using water underneath the sink, you make sure the water is okay by just letting it run over the back of your wrist to make sure it's safe for the baby. So to get started, you always want to work from the head to the feet. First using a clean washcloth without any soap to wash their face. When you're washing the baby, you want to make sure you get in any folds that they may have, wherever they may be, like underneath the neck. Sometimes that means spreading them to get in there, especially when they have lots of them. When you're using soap on a baby, you want to make sure that it's safe and gentle. You don't want to use any harsh adult soaps on the baby. You also don't need to use soap if you don't want to. You just want to make sure that you're cleaning really well then. So just a little soap. Just make sure you wash all the areas. You are screaming. Hi. Make sure you get all the parts. Like I said, get in the folds. Sometimes parents like to use the bath time at nighttime to help kind of soothe the baby, calm them down, to help them rest at night. Anytime you're bathing a baby, you never want to leave them alone at any time, regardless of their age. If the phone rings or someone's knocking at the door, you want to make sure that you bring the baby with you, or don't attend to those other things that may be distracting you. Because babies can roll, even very early on, or they can shimmy off and they could technically fall and get hurt. So always be with them at all times. So frequency for baths are just every 2 to 3 days. Babies don't get dirty too often. You do want to make sure that you're washing their face every day and also washing underneath their neck, as they tend to be messy eaters. You want to clean in the folds, and you also want to make sure you're cleaning their bottom every day also. Making sure their bottom is necessarily clean helps with preventing diaper rash. So the last thing you can do is wash their hair if they need it. They definitely do not need their hair washed every day, like we were saying. You want to make sure that you're kind of protecting their eyes so you're not getting soap in their eyes. Yes, I know. And just a little bit of soap. Hi. And just lather it in. You also want to, when you're using washcloths, never use the same washcloth on their bottom or on their face. So always use your new washcloths for their face and for their bottom. Ooh, you like this, don't you? You can also use a little cup to do this also, to rinse the soap out. Okay. For the smaller babies, sometimes there's an attachment that comes with your tub that helps them sit above the water and just help them fit better in the tub. Otherwise, there's different ways to do the baths. You can just have them on a changing table, or you can use a tub. It's kind of whatever you feel more comfortable doing. So when you're finished, you want to take the baby out of the tub, have the towels ready, because no one likes to be cold, and you want to wipe them down really quick.